The police carry 2 bodies from the crime scene. Back to the trackers chase Ju-hun. He shows off his incredible motorcycle riding skills. He causes many accidents in his wake and reaches a dead end. On the rooftop of a mall, his boss arrives with a gun ready to shoot him and several fixers on motorcycles surround him. He decides to take a risk and rides off the roof. He survives and falls into a pool. Ju-hun's phone sinks into the water, and the trackers lose the signal. Yi-jae thinks that with Ju-hun's luck, he will easily survive and win the game. He comes to meet up with his lover Eun-jae, risked his life to save her from his boss. She runs and hugs him. Yi-jae thinks that Ju-hun must love her. She asks him about where is the money. As soon as he tells her, she shoots him in his head. Yi-jae wakes up in the familiar dark room and Death is laughing at his face. He smirks because he made a plan as the only one who knows where Ju-hun hid 10 billion and Yi-jae plans to take that money and escape from this game. Death shoots him, sending him to his next body. Yi-jae wakes up at prison in the body of a prisoner Cho Tae-sang, and his plan to find the 10 billion becomes impossible. His cellmate Ji-young tells him that both of them will be released in 4 days. Ji-young tells him that he has to control his temper. What if the psychopathic murder kills him? Tae-sang surprised that his cellmate's psychopathic murder is Jin-sang. Tae-sang gets anger when he sees him and fights him. The orb arrives. Tae-sang is 21 years old. He dreamed of being an MMA fighter, but he gives up his dream duo to his mom's debt. He takes the fall for a hit and run case to get money. The plan is that he is still a minor and he will get released, but the victim in the case dies, so he is sentenced 2 years. Tae-sang threatens the attorney that he will expose him to the police when he goes out, if he didn't give him $1 billion to keep quiet. Tae-sang exposes Jin-sang's, pretending as a psychopathic killer to scare his cellmates. Jin-sang starts to get bullied in prison. Next day during carpentry workshop, the clique of inmates runs on Tae-sang, and they say that a client outside who will not let him go out of prison alive and fights him. At night, Tae-sang finds Jin-sang sharpens a tool to kill him. He gets angry that Jin-sang finds it easy to follow his instincts to kill again. When he is about to kill Jin-sang, he remembers Ju-hun's 10 billion, so he stops. Tae-sang decides to give Jin-sang a lesson. He pretends that he can see and talk to the dead Hyuk-soo. Tae-sang tells him about what happened between him and Hyuk-soo, that Hyuk-soo pours noodles over his head to believe that he sees the dead people. Tae asks Jin if he is even sorry for what he did to Hyuk-soo. Jin-sang blames Hyuk-soo to stick in this prison. On the day of his release, Tae gives Jin strawberry milk, reminding him with Hyuk-soo. Tae wishes that Jin will not waste his life and carry on living. Outside the prison, the attorney waits him with $1 billion, but he refuses money and tells him that he will keep what happened between them a secret to the grave and leaves. He drives a boat to the 10 billion hidden by Ju-hun, and he easily finds it. He also finds some diamonds. Yi-jae overthinks about what he will do with the money. He decides to take a nap to stop thinking. While the nap, he dreams his mother wakes him. Tae-sang's phone ringing wakes him. The phone call from Tae-sang's mom reminds him of ignoring his mom's phone call before jumping to death, and then he cries. Yi-jae puts some of the money at a storage locker for 4 days, because items will be confiscated after 4 days. He takes the rest of the money to Tae-sang's mom. On his way to meet her, a person attacks and stabs him. That person is the father of victim in hit and run case. The father was waiting him to release to get revenge. Yi-jae apologizes to him and tells him that he isn't responsible for her death. The father hears someone coming, so he runs away. The person comes as Ji-young, his cellmate. Yi-jae was relieved to see him until he says that he is promised to get 100 million won if he kills Tae-sang. He stabs Tae-sang several stabs and runs away. Yi-jae wakes up again in the familiar dark room with Death. He talks to Death that he forgot about the dead girl's family. Death reminds him that he is a selfish brat who does not care about anyone other than himself. Yi-jae thinks about retrieving that money and asks her to send him to his next life quickly. Death smirks and shoots him, sending to his next life.